Messi or Ciro?
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Yes.
Like no
CR7.
argument.
Let me specify. CR7.
No argument.
No argument.
Okay.
Absolutely Ronaldo, yeah.
Oh, I'll choose Messi. Why Ronaldo?
Ah.
Why Ronaldo? My people, why Ronaldo?
Why making sense? When it comes to Africa, it's Chelsea.
Africa.
Probably. Liverpool, there's some history team.
This is even at Asante Kotto, which is like kind of like quintessential when it comes to Ghanian football.
Yeah.
Has trash.
You relax. Hi everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of the Take Come So podcast. Yes, we're back with another banger. Yes, as you can see, I'm in my fine jersey. Yeah, it's a Liverpool jersey actually. When I realized we were talking about this, talking about football, I was like, okay, let me get a jersey. But I mean, it's for the love of the game, just for this one. And funny enough, I have Suarez at my back. The guy that made Ghana go out. You remember, right? Yes. So today we're talking about beyond the game, why I'm meant so fascinated about football. This has actually spiked up a lot of debates. Women are talking about the fact that when it's football season, no care, no love, no affection. So we have two gentlemen in the studio. We have Justin, we have Hafiz. And Justin is a die-hard Chelsea fan. And we have a Liverpool fan. I'm repping his jersey, actually. So, hi, guys. Welcome to the Take 'em So podcast.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
thank
much.
you. Thank you.
I need the excitement. Welcome to the Take 'em So podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Okay,
I'm happy.
so-
I'm happy.
Who? You're happy?
Yeah, I'm happy to be
Then I
here.
come to talk about Chelsea.
Yeah.
So, who is Justin?
Well, Justin is just a football fan that loves Chelsea. Through and through.
Okay.
That's it.
But how did the love for football start? Is it that when you were like young, you used to play football or something?
Yeah, I did actually.
Mm.
And I played for the school team.
Mm.
But before
Which school
that,
actually? Is it
Well,
coded?
yeah, cool. I grew up in this thing in the village, village there. But anyway,
Oh, I want to know so that I can give shout outs to your
the school.
yeah.
Oh, don't worry.
Okay.
Yes. So yes, I played for the school team, and
Okay.
that gave me the chance to go to the surrounding villages.
Mm.
At least go there,
Yeah.
play with other schools, and
Mm.
at least it gave me some exposure. So yeah,
Yeah. It means you had a lot of fans. The girls liked you.
yeah. Let's leave it
I
at that.
mean, okay. Hi, Hafiz.
Hey, Ramna.
Okay, so who is Hafiz?
I think just a random guy who is obsessed with the game.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
I like that word. Why is that an obsession? Why is football an obsession actually?
Actually cannot trace the instant I fell in love with the game, but
Yeah,
I
using
don't know.
strong words here. Oh. Eesh.
yeah, I cannot trace it, but I don't know. I just
Okay.
before I like grew in conscience, I just realized like that's what I like.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably environmental factor, those things. Yeah.
Environmental factor.
Yeah, I
as
grew
in-
up in like probably a football obsessed vicinity. Yeah.
Your father liked football, your mother liked football, your sisters loved football.
Honestly, I don't really know about their love for football, but my
Mhm.
friends, they loved football. Myself, I did love football, and my expertise on the pitch also gained me names like Suarez that you are wearing. At some point, like,
okay.
I was
Okay.
called several
okay.
names because my feet, I was good with them. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
You know, I was meant to wear this Suarez t-shirt too. This Suarez jersey because and as you can see, we have Liverpool and Chelsea. Let me cause a little bit of friction. Which team is the best? Which team is the best?
You have to define your best.
I mean, in terms of skills, in terms of you getting titles, winning leagues, and all of that.
As much as I love Chelsea,
Mm.
I'm not going to lie. Liverpool is a bigger team, more or less.
It's a bigger team.
Yes, but
Okay.
I'm never going to choose them ahead of Chelsea. Never.
So it means it's bigger than Chelsea. It's
Yes.
better than Chelsea.
Let's go with bigger. Let's go with bigger.
Then why are you sticking with Chelsea if Liverpool? You have to always associate yourself with the best, innit?
Yes, but we win. We are not like Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea, we win. Just
You-
not as much as Liverpool.
Oh,
But we
okay.
are getting there.
Okay. He's already said you guys are the best. So what do you have to say?
Yeah, so he's considered. No need saying a lot.
But brag about Liverpool a little, let's see.
I should brag about
Brag
Liverpool.
about your team, let's see.
Oh, come on. Like, I can just say we are Chelsea's daddies. That's fine.
I
That's
disagree.
enough of a brag.
In fact, I take my previous statement back.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, when we talk about like a team being bigger, maybe the metrics might be titles. In terms of titles, there is no comparing. Influence, there is no comparing. Reach, there is no comparing. And identity, like London is a metropolitan, how do you call it, community, right? So everyone is in London. But then Liverpool, like the identity of Liverpool is just absolute Scouse. Like we call them Scousers, people from Liverpool, Merseyside, right? So in terms of identity, maybe like it's more of like a selective identity as compared to Chelsea, which is kind of like another flow in London. So yeah, there is a lot to say about Liverpool.
Interesting.
Chelsea is a whole brand. Why making it? When it comes to Africa, it's Chelsea.
Africa.
Probably,
Liverpool, there's some history team.
probably
History
because
team,
somewhere
history
around
team.
2008, you had like a flow of African players, the Asians, the Drogbas.
Yeah, but it's
those
because,
people,
it's
like,
because they
But
were
you
good.
you
The
relax.
African
I
were
good.
started the
That's why.
arguments, but you let's relax. Let's relax. So show some love if you're a Chelsea fan. Show some love if you're a Liverpool fan. So let's come to the actual conversation. Why are men like so obsessed with football? What brings out that joy when it comes to football, the togetherness? Because there'll be like strangers in a room watching football, and once there's a goal, this one is hugging this one is doing like it's as if it's a family. How does football get men to that state?
Well, I can only speak for myself. I
Yeah.
can't speak for everyone. And in my experience, it's more like you see someone living a dream. When you look at most footballers, they are not from excuse me to say, a rich background. So
That's
it's
true.
like you are seeing someone who you can relate with, right? He's from a poor background and he's worked hard and he's making it. So like you can see yourself making it, no matter where you find yourself. So like you are happy for a fellow, hustler making it, more or less.
Wow, I've never looked at it in that perspective.
Yeah.
So like you see yourself in that particular person.
Yes.
That if he was from this particular background and has been able to make it to this far, it means I can also get there.
I can also get there.
So it's not just about the excitement and the enjoyment.
It's not always about that.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I never knew that. What about you, Hafiz?
About what exactly?
Why is there that excitement, that joy when it's about football?
Yeah, for me, it still goes back to not knowing exactly what like those signals or feelings are. You get it? But then, at least the how do you call it? I mean, the camaraderie that comes with meeting a lot of people who just have like interest in one single thing. Forget football, right? When you meet someone who shares interest with you, probably
Yeah.
line of movies, those things, there is something that connects you two, right? So in the instance where you get someone to talk to about something, at least you feel connected to the person, and then there is that level of joy, which actually increases with the number of people, and you get a number of people supporting football. Then you have a lot of people when you go somewhere to talk to, right? So you enter KNUST right now as a new student, right? Let's take where I was in KNUST, Katanga, right? For example,
Oh,
you enter
okay,
Katanga,
okay.
right? And it's probably a Sunday or a Saturday, Saturday around 12 p.m., around 12:30. Definitely there is an early kickoff Premier League game, right? You just enter where they call the Tulip, right? That's their, how do you call it, the TV room. You just enter there and you realize there are a lot of people sitting there to watch football.
Yeah.
Randomly, someone says something, you give a banter or you reply or you support, and then there is that friendship being built. And then that connection, you never know how it started, and then at the end of the day, it becomes everything for you. So for men, I mean, football is just like some solution to their connection problem. So you end up seeing men not having that connection problem at all, right? So for
Like
us,
you meet someone for a day or two and you're like, bro,
like football arguments can pave way for you to insult him, right? The moment between myself and you, if we start how do you call it, accepting derogatory comments, then there is that friendship, like we've gotten that overreach limit, and at the end of the day, like we are so comfortable with each other. So for football, I mean, that's what it can do for us.
I actually used
I
to
also
get
think, excuse me,
Okay.
football is like a way to like maybe break the ice. you meet someone you don't know, a complete stranger, and my first thought is like, do you like football? The moment he answers yes, you see that awkwardness or that like me thinking of what to say to engage the person is gone. You like football? Yes. What team do you support? And it just starts.
Especially when it's the
You
same
can
team,
sit
then
there,
the
talk for
bond is
hours.
there.
Yes.
But I
Exactly.
actually used to get pissed when I was in my hostel, like when I was a student and there's time for football and all the men are in the tea room, and when there's a goal, everybody shouts and goal and Oyembe show all at once because you're not expecting that, you're not in the room.
Yeah.
I always used to get pissed. I was like, where is this excitement coming from? I never understood. Up till now, I don't understand that
Well,
excitement.
it's like you see females
Yeah.
when they are watching like Kukumbagia.
When they're watching what?
You know those
Is that still a thing?
telenovelas.
Is
right?
that still a
You
thing?
see-
Kunkumbagia.
Yeah, I'm citing an example.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
all women that are fan
No,
of
but I'm
Kumkum
trying to
Bagia
tell
or
you
like
how the
telling
excitement
us.
is, right? They watch this telenovelas and they just can't wait for the next episode. You get it?
But I feel like
hey,
everybody-
some people
everybody-
even dream about the episodes.
Really?
Yes, some people do.
Are you sure?
Aha, so football too, yeah. In fact, as I'm sitting here, I can't wait for my team to beat us now. See, I'm dreaming about it.
You're getting all
It
the
works
trolls
that
and
way.
everything.
It works that way. It
Preparing
works that
for-
way. No two ways. It works that way. So, like for me,
Mm.
for example, there are instances. Let me throw you back to probably 2018, right?
Yeah.
So 2018, Liverpool was heading against Real Madrid Champions League finals, right? So there is mostly this long break, like 2-week break after every session of the season has ended, from Premier
Okay.
League to other trophies and everything in club football to just wait for May, that's Champions League finals, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there is that 2 weeks break. Within that 2 weeks break, the match keeps hunting you. You are imagining every situation. You are imagining every situation within that 2 weeks. Like,
Yeah.
what could possibly happen?
Yeah.
You are imagining the scores, those things. And then, like, the moment it gets closer to the match day, I mean, the heart beats. Like, no two ways. A match that is probably supposed to be very, very easy for your team, it's getting closer, and then you start thinking about things that could go wrong, and then the heart beats. I don't know. Like, it starts messing with you.
So
right?
have you ever been heartbroken by a match? Like your team. Hey, Siri wants to be part of our conversation. So have you ever like had a heartbreak out of a match, like your team lost and your heart was broken?
Yeah.
And probably you shed a tear or something.
Tears, no. But then, like, to be very heartbroken, like, I've been down there before, right? Against Madrid 2018, against Madrid again in 2022. Like, those instances, like, these are things that could have gone very right. Like, they were easily winnable situations. Your team could have done better, and then they let you down. Those things. And then probably when you were challenging against Manchester City for the league, in all of those years we were challenging with Manchester City for the league, when Everton drew against us, when Man United took a point away from us, those things, like, it just kills you, right? I mean,
Is it like equal to like a heartbreak or something? Like when
I actually don't really know how a heartbreak feels, right? Because I've not experienced one before. I mean, from where you are coming from, right? So I've not
I don't
experienced.
believe that.
Oh, I've actually not experienced any heartbreak
So
before.
you have been breaking the hearts, or
that's-
you have been breaking the hearts.
I
If
don't
you
even-
have not
like,
experienced it before,
I've not even been in a relationship before to get to
Hey.
that stage. You get it? So my only relationship is probably with God, and then
Hey.
the little things I'm affiliated to. You get it? Yeah. So
But why don't you believe him?
you
said,
said
Why don't you
it's
believe
hard
him?
to believe
Why?
that
that you've never dated before.
I haven't.
Please, if you are the girlfriend of Hafiz, let us know in the comment section. I feel he's lying. He's denying you in public.
No, I'm not denying anyone. Like,
Okay, you've
it
never
works that
dated
way.
before.
I've never been there before.
It's
Yeah.
hard to believe though, but let's move on.
Yeah. So just trust me for now.
Yes,
Right.
just for now, just
Sure.
But have you also ever been broken by your team before?
Chelsea almost killed me.
You know, you said Liverpool is bigger than your team.
Chelsea almost
So it
killed me.
means all the time they'll be breaking your
I
heart.
remember our first Champions League final.
Yeah.
Oh, that
My
was
brother
nasty.
and I,
Yeah.
we went to the market, we bought food stuff, came home early, prepared this thing, a work plan.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I saw okra stew. But then I don't know what going to us. We are like, today is a good day. We are winning this match. So
Yeah.
let's wait. Let's not eat, right? Let's go and watch the match. Then after that, we come and sit down, relax, and enjoy the food.
Yeah.
My God. Should have eaten. That's all I can say. I should have eaten. Anyway, we lost the final.
Yeah.
We didn't eat.
You didn't eat the food.
We didn't eat that evening or that night, whatever. We didn't eat. So I slept on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
Not only did my team lose, I slept hungry.
But
Can you
you
imagine?
chose to sleep angry.
But how are you going to eat?
Hey.
Have you experienced a heartbreak before?
Me.
Eh.
Nah.
Wait, is it because you've never dated, like Hafiz said, or is it because you found a good person? Which
Let's
is
do that in the next episode.
it? That's fine. So yes, Chelsea. Yes, Chelsea almost. In fact, twice. That one, but the other one was actually on a good occasion. I remember the 2012 Champions League final. So I was watching it. I was on campus by then, right? So I went to a teacher's bungalow. I was
Yeah.
actually watching it there. But then there was a setup in the dining hall. Most of our people were watching the match there. And when we won, I had to run from the bungalow to to the hall.
Yeah.
My God. When I got there, my heart, I almost passed out too.
Eee.
I almost had a heart attack. I couldn't breathe.
For real?
Yes. I couldn't breathe.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's why I mean Chelsea. I don't joke with Chelsea. So when they lose, it affects me. In fact, my entire weekend, it affects me. I don't even listen to sports news. And that's what I do. I listen to sports news from Monday to Monday.
Then your support is serious.
Yeah. So that's why I don't play with Chelsea.
So talking about like mental health, because you said when they lose, like the whole week, you can just go without listening to sports news. Your week is very bad and all of that. What does football mean to men's mental health?
Well, it means a lot. So football teaches you to be strong because it's not always going to be rosy. Look at Madrid. They were flying last season. Look at them this season. Nothing. Arsenal. Flying last season. Well, they weren't actually flying. They were deceiving themselves that they were flying. This season, look at them. Just losing. So, like, football actually tells you that, okay, it's life. You never know what's next.
Yeah.
But just brace yourself for it, right? And whatever happens, you deal with it. It's as simple as that. So it makes, you hear men say that the heartbreak I've got it from football, I don't think anyone is going to make me experience that. And it's true. And now people are actually putting their money where their mouth is, right? So you are not just losing from the emotional aspect, you are losing your money as well.
Yeah, because of the betting.
Yes, exactly. So that's for football. And now that betting is part, please, like the men, like they've invested everything, right? You know
Inside.
where your riches are, that's where your heart is. So yes.
To be honest, I've never thought of it in your perspective that it makes you strong, it makes you accept heartbreaks.
Oh, it does.
That's why of late,
And now you see that guys.
of late when you press the men, they are here, you hear quang, quang, quang.
Yes.
Just say, okay, I get it now. So now you understand, my leaders. There's more to football. It's not just about the excitement. It's not just about the money they are getting. There is more to it. They are learning about how to be strong, how to strengthen your heart so that things will not get into it. So Hafiz, what does football mean to a man's mental health from your perspective?
I don't really know, but I feel
like the way you love football is just the spontaneity, the excitement that comes with the joy.
yeah, for me it's just fun and games. You get it?
You don't really deep it like that.
Oh, I actually deep it, but I've got my limitations, right? I'm not letting football just mess me up like that. You get it?
But football can make you happy as well.
Yeah, it makes you happy when you want it to make you happy, right? Because to be very honest with you, when there are instances, I mean, there are a lot of stuff that is like just bigger than football. Yeah, so you can be very happy with football and everything, but then there are realities of life, a lot of things. But sometimes, I mean, for 90 minutes, it just takes you away from the reality.
realities of life,
So for
that's
me,
true.
I think those things, right? And yeah, sometimes your mental health, I don't know, the graph should be a crazy one. Like the graph of your mental health as far as football is concerned, like for a man, should be just a crazy one, like some sinusoidal graph, like up and down, those things. Yeah, so for me, like, I mean, there is no stability in football, just like he established. Like last year, Madrid, they were just flying, and this year they're absolute trash. Like those things, you can just cite a lot of
And
teams.
Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal, they are just Arsenal, like they are Arsenal. Yeah, so yeah, so you can talk of a lot of things because like there is no like stability in football. Like no matter who your team is, like you expect that in a season you will lose a match. So there is actually a day that you'd have like an off day as a team, right? So it's not always green. Sometimes you have to deal with the reds. And especially for people who go like to the extra of getting their money involved in their love for football. I mean, it's a hell of like a time following football, right? Green and red, like it's almost always between these two switching.
So it's not like straight like that.
Yeah,
It goes up, it comes down, you're excited, you are sad. It's just about life, right?
It's just about life.
So
like, it teaches you
everything
about
that
life.
comes your way, you have to take it like that.
Yeah.
That's why I say take so Charlie. Take it like that. Anything that comes your way, take so it will be.
So much uncertainties.
But we are talking about Arsenal, we're talking about Liverpool. Let's come to Ghana football.
Yeah.
The guys are so excited when it's about the La Ligas, the Premier League, the blah, blah, blah. When it comes to Ghanaian football, and the excitement is just, now we leave it for our mothers, we leave it for our fathers and the ladies to watch the Ghana football. Why?
You see, in as much as we say football makes you strong, it gets to a point where you're like, nah, this is just trash. It's a waste of my
relax.
time. Oh, no, it's true.
Relax.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, so if someone tells you that if you take this part, right, you have a 90% chance of dying,
Yeah.
are you going to take it?
No.
Exactly. I know the team is not going to do well. It doesn't matter what I do. Why should I follow the team? Ghana has never given me this thing, a moment to actually celebrate about. Apart from the 2008 African Cup of Nations. That's a very long time ago.
Yeah.
So I'm reserving all my energy for Chelsea. It's not that I don't like this thing in Ghana. I do like Ghana. But then they've spoiled the football here. The pitches are not good. The infrastructure is terrible.
Yeah.
And I believe what has caused that is the fact that we've been exposed to the outside world. So you look at Chelsea, you look at the European League, and you see how nice everything is, how organized it is, and the match is just as beautiful, exciting, free-flowing football. And you come here and you see a player taking like 10 seconds to control a ball. Like it's annoying.
I think GFA should come to you for
Exactly.
ideas.
So if I mean, if you want to sell something, if you want to make money, you put money into it.
Yeah.
Right? You don't expect us to join the queue, fill the stadiums when you are giving nothing in return. Invest in your product if you believe in it, and the consumers will be there. to consume it.
Definitely.
I mean, that's what consumers are there for. Yes.
I agree with you. Do you still follow Ghanaian football?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. You still have the excitement for it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's do this short game. This or that.
On that one. On that
Come
one,
again?
can I?
Sure.
Yeah. So
He wants to hear you.
just probably a brief lecture around that when it comes to the patronage rates, the Ghanaian aspect of the football as compared to the foreign products, right? So, in as much as football is just a game as you see it, as the average fan sees it, it gets beyond that, right? It goes beyond that. Sometimes football is politics, right? It is business. It is culture for some people. It is identity for some people. Like, it can mean a lot of things. It is representation. When you go to Barcelona, the colors of Barcelona represents like Catalonia for them. It's a political movement for them. So the team represents who they are. When you go to Liverpool, right? Liverpool Football Club is an identity.
Okay.
It represents what a Liverpudlian is, what a Scouser is, right? So for them, it's just an identity, it's a culture, it's a way of life. When you go to probably Madrid, right? It's a way of instilling their political dominance. Like for them, Madrid is football, Madrid is Spain, right? So there is an aspect of politics in it. Like in 2000, Florentino Perez wanted to sign Figo directly from Barcelona to ascertain their dominance as Madrid in Spain, right? When you come to Ghana, for instance, somewhere in 1963, right, when Nkrumah decided that he's trying to centralize our football. He's trying to bring a whole team together to represent Ghana, the real Republicans team. When Nkrumah started that movement, he started like stealing the big players. He started just making big moves for the big players in the country from the big teams, just to centralize them under real Republicans as a team. During that period for the Ashantis, it was a period for them to ascertain their dominance, to ascertain who they are as far as identity is concerned. So Asante Kotoko at that period was what? The representation of who Ashantis were. And if you are a son of Otumfo in this land, Asante Kotoko was yours to behold, right? So for them, during that period, post-independence, when Kwame Nkrumah wanted to do that movement, Asante Kotoko bestowed that hope in them. In 1963, they won what? The CAF African Champions League. So for them, it represented something like that. So that's football representing identity, representing political aspects. And then culture, a whole lot. And then when you come back to what you were trying to like bring on board, football as a business entity, for us as consumers, right? We are moved by what we see.
That's true.
And moved by what we get. So no matter how I am loyal to you as a customer, right? Maybe you are a banking firm or whatever firm. When your service, right? When I start giving and continuously give, but then in return, your service isn't given to me, I start rethinking my decisions, right?
That's true.
Gone were the days where when Asante Kotoko staged a team in Kumasi, it's bloody red. We were all down. Stadium was full, right? Nkana Red Devils 2019, like the whole of stadium was full. But it's consistently gotten to a point where we are not getting returns from the team in terms of football, in terms of the outside of football, the outside of the pitch, in terms of quality of delivery, business, how it is run, the administrative movement for us, it's not given. And then the interest is lost. Look, Asante Kotoko still doesn't have its own pitch as we speak. This is like...
Well, have you worked with Asante Kotoko before?
I've supported Asante Kotoko my whole life, right?
Oh, okay.
So, like, it was until very recently that we actually secured our own training facility at Adakojachi.
Okay.
Right? So, we don't have our own stadium. And small clubs like BBNU Gold Stars have theirs, right? So, for us, like, this is football. This is the business aspect. Find a way to trap us,
So
and we'll always be
market
here.
it well.
Exactly. Currently, Asante Kotoko plays its home games at Obuasi. I mean, Kumasi. How do I go to support Asante Kotoko on the regular?
Okay.
You get it? So these are the little things. This is even at Asante Kotoko, which is like kind of like quintessential when it comes to Ghanaian football. Has trash.
You relax. relax before they come and meet us.
The rest trash, right? So like, I mean,
it'll get better. So GFA, we have a marketer and we have a historian here for you. Please come and take them and they'll make Ghana football better. Let's do a short one. This or that. It's just a game. Messi or Ciro?
Ronaldo. Yes.
Like no
CR7.
argument.
Let me specify. CR7.
No argument.
No argument.
Okay.
Absolutely Ronaldo, yeah.
Oh, I'll choose Messi. Why Ronaldo? Why Ronaldo, my people? Why Ronaldo?
What else is there to
Messi
say
for
about
me?
the man? What record is there in football that he's not broken? The man is a phenomenon.
Okay.
You know, like you see, Ronaldo is the reason why I say football. Like when it comes to the mental aspect, Ronaldo gives you that. If you are someone that follows Ronaldo, you know that okay, this guy is mentally strong. He's been through a lot in life. I mean, recently he lost his kid. And he bounced back. He's old. He's 39 and he's still going to 40 and he's still going. He set a goal that okay, I need to reach 1,000 goals. And he's going. Someone would have given up a long time ago, but he keeps going because what? He's mentally strong and he set a goal and he wants to achieve it. So
And
if I'm here looking at Ronaldo and like this man is 39 and he's still going, what is stopping me? I'm younger than him. What's stopping me from achieving or chasing my dream? And so Ronaldo all day. I mean, he transcends football. There's nothing to
the
hate
way you're
about
giving
the
him
guy.
fans, you will laugh. So, as for if I ask Kotoko, has he definitely said Asante Kotoko? The way you were giving them fans and bashing them at the same time. Let me still ask.
Normal.
Kotoko or has?
Oh, Asante Kotoko all day.
Have you worked for them before?
No. Okay, I've actually been a member of the Porcupine Tertiary before. So
Oh, okay. I now get where the
No, I'm
love
not-
is. I guess where the
just,
love is
it's
going.
just like it's just the fanatics. Like
Yeah.
being a member of Porcupine Tertiary is just like you being a fan, but under a classification. So we are all just fans.
Okay.
We're
So
having to
attack or defense? Like when your team is about to play.
All right, so there is this basic concept in football or in sports in general, right? There is a basic concept in sports in general that says what? Attack sells tickets, right? That's
Okay.
offense sells tickets, but defense wins championships, right? So, like, there is actually every backing around the fact that there has never been a defense that has been like absolutely unstoppable, like that cannot be penetrated, not porous. There hasn't been any such thing, right? But then there has been offenses that have like lagged, right?
Yeah.
And there has still been offenses that have like absolutely won everything. They can do everything. They've been there, like they are just unstoppable, unplayable, right? So it's always about getting the best defense for me. I would always choose defense
Over
over
attack.
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I love defense.
You said porous, you said quintessential. I know I'm a bro
right?
about
Those things, like if you didn't think so,
What's a
Charlie.
bro?
Oh, if you
Okay,
didn't think
attack
so.
or defense? Epo.
Well, I like to go outside the box. Balanced.
want
But
a balanced game.
Yeah, if you squeeze my arm, I'll go for attack. It's called the beautiful game. There's nothing more to say about it. I like to watch a striker or an attacker beat his man. You understand?
Yeah.
Like he has the ball, you come, let me beat you. I want to show you that.
Yeah,
I'm
so you
better
like the
than
dribbles
Exactly.
and all of that.
Yes. And yeah, attack. I mean, people go, apart from Italians, of course, people go to watch their attackers shine. He's a Liverpool fan. Ask him why he's so proud of his team. It's because of Mo Salah. He doesn't
The
go there to watch
Egyptian
Virgil
king.
van Dijk defend. He goes there to watch Salah. Dribble and then score. I mean, he doesn't
So-
dribble much, but okay.
So I actually go to watch Virgil van Dijk. You get it? There's actually a song within Liverpool fanatics that he's Virgil van Dijk. Watch him defend.
It's because the attackers now are bad.
Exactly. So like,
because the
bro,
attackers now are
like,
bad.
He's
Hey.
stop.
It's
Attackers
because
are
the
not
attackers
bad.
now are bad.
This
He's
is where
making
I
them
left
look
the
bad.
charts.
Like he's actually
The
making them look
attackers now
bad.
are not very good.
We haven't seen a defender like Virgil van
No,
Dijk
look at the
before.
attackers he's playing against. Kai Havertz.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Who? Van Dijk.
Yeah, Van Dijk has
Van
played
Dijk
against
he didn't
Cristiano
meet the
Ronaldo.
prime. He didn't meet the prime Ronaldo.
2020.
My people,
no,
relax,
right?
relax,
He
relax.
did not meet the prime Ronaldo.
Oh, now you are defending prime Ronaldo. You're actually classifying
Of
Ronaldo.
course.
Someone you told me like he's the representation of football for you. He's beacon. Like everything
No,
you said
I
about
said-
Ronaldo.
You see,
like
I said
he always
mentality.
comes back.
No, you
those
get it.
things.
In as
Alright.
much as you have a strong mentality,
Yeah.
it gets to a point where the body tells you
The
look,
last Champions League
The body
Ronaldo
starts
actually won.
slowing you
The
down.
last Champions League Ronaldo actually won. It was against Virgil van Dijk.
Okay, your point.
But Ronaldo, so I'm trying to get you back to even something around Ronaldo's prime, right?
Yes.
Ronaldo played against Virgil van Dijk that same year before the Champions League final.
Uh-huh.
He played against him. Like, it was an absolute dominance for Virgil van Dijk against
Wait,
Ronaldo.
what? Did he win?
Netherlands versus.
No, did he win?
No, it was a draw game. Netherlands versus
I'm talking
Portugal.
about the Champions
right?
League.
The Champions League.
Oh.
Ronaldo
Did he win?
wasn't so much of a factor in the Champions League win.
Who won?
We are talking about 1-1 battle.
It doesn't matter.
Maybe
Who
You
won?
just told me that
Please
it's not
don't
about
steal my show.
titles.
Don't steal my show. It's okay. Thank you. Let's wrap it up. So what would you say to someone who doesn't get football, like the excitement? Because you've really enlightened me about a lot of things. What would you say to someone who doesn't get why men are so fascinated about football?
It depends on who I'm talking to. If
Yeah.
I'm talking to a male or a female, obviously I'm going to come
Let my
attack it
ladies
from a different
understand.
perspective.
Let my ladies understand. Because sometimes you don't understand.
Okay, am I trying to draw the person to football or tell the person to understand
Just
why
understand why you guys are
why your
excited
guy-
about football. So that they don't get like that disagreement when it's that time of the season.
So take it as what your guy is taking that time to bond, release stress, right? And
To bond with someone in Spain.
no, it's not that. When I say to bond, obviously, you see, that's why some women don't understand why you have a TV at home and then you go outside stand, not sit. You stand to watch a match in a crowded place. That's what I mean, right? So the question is, why can't you sit down and watch it at home? It's because he wants that bond.
Yeah.
So, for instance, on Sunday, after beating Arsenal, I'm going to call Oscar
Yeah.
and then tell him that your team is shit.
Yeah.
You see, that's one of the reasons. You see, that aggression
gives
is
you
there.
joy.
You see, there's aggression, but he's getting rid of it in a very good way, right?
Yeah.
I banter you, all the aggression goes out.
Yeah.
I go home, I'm calm. I take my bath. Oh, the woman is there. You understand? And you are refreshed.
So you're calm and all of that. So tell us, talk to someone who doesn't get why you guys are so excited about football.
For me, like, it's just subliminal, right? Like,
Subliminal. Hey.
like,
Hey.
it's a subconscious thing.
Uh-huh.
All right, yeah. So I really can't call you to it. Like, I don't actually have the gospel. You get it? So it's natural for me.
Yeah.
If it works for you like it did for me, then fine. You've got some having to keep yourself engaged.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't work for you, it just doesn't work for you. But sometimes, like, you can use political influence, like stories beyond the how do you call it, the football pitch itself, to draw people to football. So let me give you one last story to wrap it up.
Make it snappy.
Very brief. Like, you know, during how do you call it, the 80s, right? In the 80s, 1980s.
How old are you, if I should ask?
I'm around 20s. I'm in my 20s, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but there is records and films and everything. The
proper
documentation.
history.
Yeah, so in the 1980s, right?
Yeah.
Northern Italy has this kind of like class structure, right? So in the class structure, Napoli, which is Naples, happened to be like the inferior class according to Northern Italians when it comes to that side of Italy. So you'd always pick Turin, the Juventuses, you'd always pick Milan ahead of Naples. Naples was felt as like an economic downside, right? It was just like a set of hooligans. So for them, there was no hope in Naples. There was no hope. But then for them, they had a certain Diego Armando Maradona in 1984, who to them became a symbol of hope. He brought the team back to life. He brought Napoli as like, he made Napoli gain their representation. And within that period, they won the Serie A and those things. And for them, that period with Maradona, Diego Armando Maradona, signified a period of resurgence for them, coming back to life as a city, right?
Yeah.
So for them, he just raised their identity. He gave them honor. So like, that's what football
There's
can be
more
for
to
people.
football.
You get it? Yeah. So beyond the
Beyond the
pitch
pitch.
itself, there are stories that can just move you to football. That might give you like some interest in what these guys are just following. Just not the 11 random men
Wonderful.
kicking some circle ball, like messing with our mental health. Not just that. Yeah. So.
I think personally, this has been my favorite episode because I've been so enlightened. I thought football was just about the game, just about the pitch and the excitement, probably with Captivates now with D, and he's just happy.
So
And there's
it's
more
part of
to
it.
it.
It's
I
part of
mean,
it.
the highs and the lows. It teaches you how to be strong. It teaches you how to take heartbreaks and all of that. It means there's more to football. My ladies, let's try and see if we can support one of these teams and see how it will go. So yeah, this has been the Take I'm So podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We need a subscription. Please subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to the Take I'm So podcast. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at @TakeI'mSo_pod. So thank you guys so much for coming to the Take I'm So podcast. And I'm sure definitely we'll have you here once again.
My pleasure.
So it's been an exciting conversation. And on 3, 2, 1, we say Take I'm So. 3, 2, 1, Take I'm So.
All right.